Hello Holistretch fam, welcome to a Holistretch video. My name is Frances Eve, and in this video we will be focusing on creating integrity in your spine. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so already. That will really help bring my videos out into the algorithm to help anyone who needs to find alignment in their body. Thank you so much, and let's begin. We are going to start by laying on our back, so find something to lay on, like a mat or a towel, and let's begin. So laying onto our back, if this is uncomfortable, if you have a sore low back or pain or tension in your low back, then you may want to roll up a little towel and put it right underneath your spine during these exercises. If you feel okay and your spine feels fine, we will begin. So what we're going to start doing is creating the flexibility within the low back, in the sacrum. And how we do that is by flexing our core muscles. So we're going to just squeeze up the core muscles, just like so. Just this little movement in the abdominal region, squeezing, barely lifting up. But what you feel is that coccyx muscle, it's like your little tail. You feel it curling up. That's what you want to feel. So we're squeezing up in here. You feel that low back just curling up like this, okay? And we want to do 10 of those, nice and slow. Let's go. We'll go ahead and continue with 10 lifts. Take them as slow as you can. So really focus on squeezing up the lower abdominals, the core muscles, and barely tilting those hips. That little tilt will move the coccyx bone, curling it under, awakening the sacrum. Very good. Next, we're going to go ahead and continue working alongside the low spine. We'll work our way up to the upper back, but we want to continue with the low spine. What we're going to do is contract the core muscles by lifting up the knees, just so, like a 90-degree angle. And what we're going to do is go ahead and keep your neck nice and neutral and relaxed. We're going to flex the feet. And we're going to drop just the left and inhale back up. And then right, exhale, and inhale back up. Left and right. 10 times each side. Nice. Bringing your feet down, we'll move over to the sides of the spine, working the obliques. So we're going to cross the right leg over left, and then bringing the left elbow across the body to the right knee. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continuing until you have 10 on each side. Slowly exhaling to curl up, inhaling, drawing back. Notice the stretching of the trap, the stretching of the muscles all alongside the spine. And feel the stretch of the erector spinae lifting up, curling and twisting to open up. And switch sides. Same thing, exhaling, twisting, curling up. Feel the erector spinae, the traps. All right, that concludes our abdominal portion of the workout. All right, that concludes our abdominal portion of the spine stretching. We're going to go ahead and get on our hands and knees now. So curling yourself up, lifting up, nice and gentle, and then coming to hands and knees. From here, what we're going to do is curl up the spine. We're working up towards the mid-spine now. So you want to focus on that mid-spine, tucking in your diaphragm on the inhale, dropping the head and neck, curling in. And continue to contract the abdominals as you uncurl. This will create that resistance stretch. And uncurl to neutral spine. So we're not going all the way up like this, just to neutral spine. Curling back in, inhale. Round. Keep it contracted and slowly unwind. Exhale. Okay? For 10. Go ahead and work our glutes. So our glutes obviously are on either side of our spine. So when we contract our glutes, we also create strength around the spine to create support and integrity. So how we will do this is we're going to kick one leg back, so the left leg back, flexing the foot and lift nice and straight, making sure the knee is directly behind the hip. It's not out here, in here, it's just straight back. And then if you feel balanced here, you can raise the opposite arm as well. We'll lift, squeeze up, and then back down. Lift, squeeze up, flexing the foot, and come back down. Good, 7 more. Resuming with 10 on each side, finding your balance using those core abdominal muscles to maintain your balance. Pushing through the heel to lift up, stretch out, and reaching through the fingertips to lift up and stretch out. full stretching behind you and in front of you, keeping that center core nice and strong and stable. Try not to let it move. Strengthening of the glutes will also release any low back pain that you have, and strengthening the upper back can help relax the mid back and neck. We'll switch sides. Reach as far as you can and kick back as high as you can, creating a nice long stretch, stretching out that entire back. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move the knees nice and wide. We move the knees nice and wide. We can just gracefully sit back, bring the hips nice and back, relaxing them and bringing the hands forward to open up the vertebra. Keep the spine and the neck nice and neutral. As the hips come back, feel the sacrum release and push back. Nice deep breaths. Very good. Now working the upper middle spine, we're going to cross underneath with the right arm. So we're crossing underneath, we're reaching, and then we're bringing the arm up and lifting up. Crossing under and reaching, you might feel a spine crack, coming up, reaching up. And practicing this nice and slow to feel the natural twist, natural movement of the spine, and reaching up. Good. 7 more. Inhale and exhale. Continuing for 10, slowly reaching up. Inhale and exhale all the way down, sliding that shoulder as far as you can down. Lift up, inhale, exhale, sliding it under, twisting that spine. The nice spinal twist will help to stretch the muscles and also work the muscles to lift yourself back up out of that twist. And we'll go ahead and switch sides, lifting up through the opposite arm and exhaling, coming back down. Feel the length out of your arms, the strength of your core, allowing yourself to twist, and the stability of your hips. Okay, let's go ahead and come to sitting. We'll go ahead and sit cross-legged with the left leg in the front. We're going to start working a little bit more into the upper spine. We're going to bring the right hand down, or if you want to mirror me, you can go the opposite way. One hand down and the opposite leg in the front. We're bringing the other arm all the way up to reach, and then contracting the muscles in the bicep. We're going to squeeze down, reaching up, and then contracting the muscles in the bicep. We're going to squeeze down. Notice when you squeeze down, the trap becomes contracted and pulls down. The trap, or those traps are those big muscles behind your shoulders, and those actually hold a lot of stress, tension, anger. So when we can contract them and stretch them, then we can release a lot of. Those traps are those big muscles behind the shoulder blades. When we can contract them and release them, we actually release a lot of emotional stress and tension as well. So reaching up, inhale. When you inhale, try not to lose the integrity of the ribs. You want to keep them nice and squeezed. And then squeezing the biceps, squeeze down. Dropping the trap, dropping the shoulder. Exhale. Reaching up and squeezing down. And let's go. Reach. Contract those biceps, squeezing down, creating a long diagonal line from your body, and then bringing it down, contracting those obliques. Reach and press. It's really nice stretch for the chest, the lats, and your QL. Continuing for 10. Very nice. We're going to end our practice by getting into the neck and the shoulders a little bit. So we want to inhale, squeezing the shoulder blades up, press them back, and drop. Like so. Squeezing up, both shoulders, inhale, pushing back, and then exhale, drop. Good. Again, squeezing shoulders up, pushing back, and exhale. Okay, let's go 7 more times. Thank you so much for following me in this video. I hope that your spine feels amazing after this video. You should feel so much more strong, balanced, and flexible. And I'll see you in the next one. Feel free.